for the part of the plan that y'all are on, thunder is not necessarily.
Unless I roll a 1 and it fails miserably and we're stuck over there and be shamed forever.
That would suck so much.
That would definitely suck a lot.
But that's not going to happen.
So, for now, we just won't think about it,
What
I
kind
guess.
of roll is it? A D6?
Well, I got to roll to recharge it, so I'm going to at least get 1 recharge back, so we'll have at least 1.
Oh.
But I don't, to be fair, I've never actually seen the college, let alone the specific room we're trying to go to. So, DM's discretion there on how that will work.
Were you with the group the first time you were in Ocharia?
Yeah, we've
been to Ocharia.
Oh, that's right, we used it. I was there. Crisis averted. Okay,
you have been there.
Okay, so at a game, the only other problem would be like if they have some kind of anti-magic field in there or something. But
we'll cross that.
Yeah. I would assume it would at least shunt us out to the side. So crisis averted. I've been worried about that all week. Okay.
I'm glad that we could calm your fears slightly.
Texted y'all a long time ago.
Underdark boys, what happened to y'all last week?
Yo, Kizo's got a headache.
Hell talk to us.
The gang gets a headache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It was eventful on y'all's end, but mostly thematically. Something is happening. Okay. Yeah, not much else really happened. I think the session ended with... How did the session end last week?
Reviving.
We revived the guy.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. For the Underdark boys, what was the last thing that y'all did?
Basically, Yokizo snapped out of his funk, right? And then,
I told Hell to stop yelling at me, and she did, and Jaru didn't believe that worked.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And Jaru, you wanted to go and invest.
Nope, you cut out, David.
I was premature in my thingy. You ended the session wanting to go back to the Alhoun Lair, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. Well, for the sake of progress, I would like to start in Ocharia, and then we will go over to the Underdark and swap back and forth. So we are...
These boxes will be gone next week. You're gonna miss the box wall.
Let's go.
Oh no! I'll miss it. Goodbye, box wall.
Oh, no.
Goodbye, box wall. You will be missed. Yeah. So let's start here in not necessarily Ocharia, but the small town of Loyu. The group of you are sitting. I just have this loaded up because I don't have anything else. But the group of you are sitting in the cabin room.
Oh, I'm in a tree.
That's right. The group of you Minds Ventus are sitting in the cabin room, and the skin and body of the Archmage have just rippled in magic as he takes his first breath for the second time. And he kind of opens his eyes wide as he clutches his chest and begins to breathe a little uncontrollably. And frantically is looking around the room as he slowly gains his composure and sees you, Aslos, Jin, and Fail. And he's still breathing pretty heavy when he kind of exclaims to all of you, "What are you doing here? What happened to me?"
Well, you're
back.
They killed
We're saving you.
Oh. And you can see he's kind of starting to sweat slightly. And he lays back in bed and he says, That's an exhilarating experience. Wow. Okay.
You were a human before, right?
Yes, I was. Thank you. I suppose I guess I owe you my life. What happened?
Yeah, you do.
Well, you
Ah.
died. They killed you.
Yeah, you were turning, right? So they killed you per your request. But we found out a way to save you via Thunder's, druid magic. So you're
I
back.
see.
There's a reason. We were gonna wait. We could have waited 10 days, but we didn't. 'Cause we need you.
What do you need me for?
Arcane College, you know all about it, right? Ocharia?
And he kind of gives you a smile. He says, "Yes, I would like to think that I know quite a bit about it."
Okay, well, we, in the next, 4 hours, are going to teleport in there and open the gate.
The portal.
And we need your help to do that, the portal.
Yeah, you are in charge of opening the portal. We don't really know what to do with that, so.
And his smile fades quite quickly, and he says, "In the next 4 hours, we're going in there."
Yeah, the whole city's like turning just like you were, right? So we gotta do it now. We already got too many other things and other people in motion. We gotta get this gate open. We're gonna bring troops in. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, you
We don't know how
activating
to
that
open that
portal.
gate.
You activating that portal will allow the reinforcements to come through.
Oh shit. Okay. Um. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's really our only option at this point, right?
First, you should tell us how to do it in case something happens to you.
Yeah, it's not that easy. I don't think it's. I don't think I can really write it down for you. I mean, I guess it
You
depends on
have
what they
4
did.
hours. Start writing.
And he kind of begins to look around the room and he says, "Do you have paper?
Fire.
Oh, yeah.
Hand me that."
Yeah, I always have paper and quill. Bam.
And he sits down at the desk and pulls out a quill and dips in the ink. And he says, "Okay, I'll start writing.
Good, we got plans to make.
Okay, I just want to make sure that you know beforehand that I can write down suggestions of maybe what's wrong, but I won't know until I'm there looking at it. So take it with a grain of salt, I guess."
Yeah, try your
Okay.
best and do what we gotta do. It's not gonna come to that. You're gonna make it to there. We're all gonna be in
Yeah,
there.
but this
You're
will
gonna be
also
able to-
just, help stimulate your mind and help you remember how to fix it. So it's win-win.
Yeah, almost like a prep, like a run.
because you were dead. Yeah, you remember that when you were dead?
That's yeah.
Aslos.
I was dead.
Oh, sorry. Human
Okay.
sensitivity.
I guess let me know when we have to leave.
Yes.
And of course, it goes without saying, we really, really appreciate it. Even though you owe us big time. But
Big time.
Yeah. I guess I'll be ready. Just let me know. And he sits down.
all right, okay.
Wait. Are there any, magical booby traps inside the Arcane College that we can activate to turn against the invaders?
And he shakes his head. No. No, we didn't booby trap my college. It's an institution for learning, not.
Okay, call it a ward or whatever you want.
No, I did not safeguard with any wards. Perhaps that's my mistake now.
That's fine.
And he sits
Okay.
down and begins to write.
All right, so let's go over the plan one more time. Fael, at the crack of dawn, you're gonna get recharged, and you're gonna teleport us there,
Straight to the room. We're trying straight for the room.
straight to the room. Archmage will activate the portal. The reinforcements will come in. And then what?
Wait, we're going straight to the portal room.
That was the plan. Yes.
If we do that, I before we start bringing troops in, or as we're bringing troops in, wouldn't we want to start taking out people in the college? Especially, I don't know. Well, I guess we could.
Well,
use
yeah,
the
yeah,
troops.
no. I think. Where do
I
you
want to
think
do
their
it
leadership?
sneaky, right? Like, if we
I
could
don't know if
take
that's
it,
going to be an option.
I know, but we gain so much out of it, right? I mean, surprise, key victory, right?
I mean,
And
I
they
think
don't
we
I'm gonna
take-
stop y'all really fast because I kind of forgot. Ventus, are you wanting to join this conversation?
Oh yeah.
Um,
I don't want to.
no, I'm kind of like watching out to make sure like no guards are like coming by, and I'm just making sure that the place is safe.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So go ahead and continue, guys.
So,
So-
do we maybe want to go to a room like that? Maybe is next. Because what if the portal room is just like? I mean, they're pretty smart, 1T. So what if there's just so many people in there that we're just fucked?
Well,
Like, how long does it take to get this portal going, Archmage?
yeah, good question.
I mean, depending on what they've done to it, I don't think it should take. It's not going to take like a day or anything. Maybe an hour at the most.
An hour?
An
I don't know.
hour? We
I
can't
don't
do
know.
better than
God,
this.
that sounds pretty good. I mean, maybe.
No,
I
it's-
don't know what's
pretty
wrong
much.
with it.
We
I don't know
told the
what's wrong with
Archmage. We gave the Archmage one message that at the crack of dawn they should try to walk through the portal. So if it's
Well-
going to take
Well,
us,
to be ready, to be fair,
it.
they're
Then
gonna
we
be
might
ready,
want to
and we
get
have
there a little
series.
before the crack of dawn.
that's what I'm saying. We're going to have to
We
go
can't
early.
get there before the crack of dawn. Impossible.
Why?
Because I have to recharge this thing.
Can't Thunder? Well, yeah, he's
Oh,
trees
God.
only, yeah.
Trees.
The new Planet 601, he heard us talking when we didn't really talk to him and finish up that conversation, but he knows, like, so that we have, like, multiple portals we have to open, right? We
Multiple
have,
portals?
well, yeah, or our portal, we have to open it up to multiple other people. Like, it's not just the Cartsmen, it's also the Eagles at Long Rest, and it's also Yokizos up north.
What does this portal room look like, Archmage? Is it like wide open? Like, is there a good chance that there's a bunch of people just sitting in there? Like, are we going to be constantly under attack for the hour that we're rebuilding this thing?
So the room, the Arcane College has two floors. The first floor, well, and he pulls out another sheet of paper and says, "This might be an easier way to do it." And he pulls out this map. There are two buildings of the college. There's the South Campus and the North Campus. The South Campus is the student building, I guess. There are multiple classrooms, the dining hall, the dormitory, that kind of thing. The North Campus is for the professors. That's where, like, my living quarters would be, where the teachers eat, and teachers' relic rooms, as we call them. Things we don't want the students getting into. The college has two floors. On the second floor, in the teacher's wing, is how you get to the second floor of the entire college. And in this room here is where the portal room is. So it's a pretty small room.
So there's a good chance that we're not going to have, like, just tons of people in there.
And
Like,
how many
'cause
entrances?
Not a lot would fit.
I don't think so, no.
Like, how many entrances?
To the portal room, there are two. One that connects it to the outside. Well, no, there's one. Just from the inside.
Perfect. So we take out whoever's inside right when we teleport, and we hold the door till Archmage can open the portals.
Great plan. I like it. Because the rats
lay low.
Could the rats potentially, like, be invading while we're doing this? So
I hope so.
We have no
The
idea
rats?
what those rats are gonna do. Yeah, there's whole rat situation going on.
Yeah. So if you see rats, don't kill them instantly. Only if they're doing evil shit.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're gonna be working the outsides. Hopefully, we have no idea.
Just use
Yeah,
your
'cause,
judgment.
like, kind of proud, and they're gonna be able to handle it.
Oh, yeah, Archmage, when you died, we promised rats your city and your college.
No, that's not true.
No, we did not promise them anything. It's just on the table.
It is on the table.
Well, yeah.
To be fair, it is on the table.
But I mean, it's no biggie, right? We saved your life, so.
All right, so once we take the portal room and the reinforcements come in, we'll just sweep the professor's college, and then once that's clear, move south to the other campus.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good plan. We gotta
Yeah,
pray
and-
nothing big is in there, but I mean, not that we can't take that out, but
Yeah, and behind us will be more troops coming in. So power is needed. I mean, sooner or later, you and Thunder are gonna have to head to the keep.
Do we have some way to like barricade the portal room? Like, if only we had some way to mold Earth.
yeah, man. Only if we had a druid that could do that. Archmage, can you do that?
Can you do that,
I
Archmage?
cannot mold Earth.
Yeah, what kind of magic do you specialize in?
The College of Ocharia specializes in divination magic.
It's useless.
But I can hold my own. Don't worry about me.
Well, okay, so to keep it simple,
And he gives a little smile. Don't you worry about me.
yeah, to keep it simple, we
Wink.
very nice,
Sorry,
Professor.
sorry, continue.
Well,
We
the
had to
druid showed
resurrect
up on
you.
the day before the big fight.
The day of.
Yeah, the day 4 hours before. It just
Yeah.
disappears.
All right, I think we have our plan. I think we're ready.
Yeah, I mean, and we can figure out the next part. You know the next part, right? You and Thunder go to the keep. Me and Aslos will take soldiers out into the streets and go make our way to the fort to take the fort, unless we're getting our asses handed to us. And then I guess we'll just go straight to the.
Is Ventus going
To
with
the
you guys?
keep.
Or
We need to talk to Ventus. I told him he can kind of do his own thing. I don't want to.
I kind of peek my head outside and I'm like, hey, Ventus,
I look down.
yo, where are you going after we fully take over the Arcane College? Are you coming with us, me and Thunder, to the keep, or are you going with Fael and Aslos?
We can see what the situation's like, and then I can
Now
I can go
remember,
with
I
either
got
team.
5 eagles coming, Ventus. I was gonna bring them in first, so you would have access to them. I figured if they came in, you could have a conversation with them. You do whatever you need with them. So think on that. If you want them.
Yeah, y'all could just
Otherwise, we
patrol the
gotta figure-
skies.
so we got a good plan. I think we're
Yep,
ready.
I think we're ready.
And then I fly down and go into the building.
And you join them. And he kind of stops writing and turns around in his chair and says, I don't enjoy bringing this up, but I think for the sake of planning it's worth discussing. Do we have any kind of plan if they have prepared the college for being ported into?
Oh, I was gonna ask you about that. What happened on the day they took the city? Did they take the college like the front door, or did they, like teleport in there?
The college was the first thing taken. Before even they... Well, I don't want to say it's before they took the city, but the college was a very high priority to them. And
That's probably one of the first things they took.
yeah, they were pretty relentless in the college. They killed nearly all of my students or professors.
I mean, do you think we're not going to be able to port in there? Is that what you're worried about? Or
I
do
am.
you think it's just going to set an alarm?
I'm
don't-
kind of concerned about that.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll necessarily set off alarm, but I think it's important to at least have a small plan so we're not taken completely off guard.
Well, if we don't, the problem is if we don't teleport in there and we get teleported, we get pushed off. I don't know where that's gonna be. You would think it'd be close to it, but we'd be outside of it. Is that what you mean? If we'd be outside of it, what we would do?
Sure.
I don't know. I mean,
Oh.
Ventus, you can get in the sky. We would want to take that top guy out and climb the walls, I guess.
What kind of trap could there be if we teleport? Like, what would happen to us? Like, would it just... Like, I don't know how this magic works.
Yeah, and he kind of shrugs and says, honestly, when it comes to the 1T or the drow, I don't really either. I just think it's something that should be thought about, right?
Definitely.
I mean, if we try to teleport there and it doesn't work, and Fail's out of teleport charges from her helmet, we're kind of boned.
Well, then we need to get Thunder to like teleport us there, and then we just have to.
Well, he's
I guess we
past
just have to
that
get
right
it,
now, and
get
I
in
don't even
there.
know. If
Just
he-
ran into the forest and
Yeah, he just spent like a big, he did a big spell. I don't know how much he's got either. For all we know.
I thought he would want to rest like immediately.
It sounds like we
Get-
should
Get recharged.
plan without him.
Yeah. Well, so that's the problem, right? Like, I know for a fact that we can teleport into the city. So
Right.
if we wanted to be really cautious, but it would make everything so much harder, we could teleport outside of the college first, and
Take it from the ground
And-
up.
take it from the ground up, yeah, and try to figure a way to infiltrate through that.
We just risk teleporting in, and then wherever we get put. I mean, at this point, what do we have to lose? I mean, they're gonna take the entire city if we don't do something tomorrow. So
Yeah, we have to. I am just concerned if like we get stuck here. It's what, like a half a day journey
Mhm.
to Ocharia.
Yeah,
many hours?
no, we
Well,
on
let's.
foot isn't an option.
If you only
Yeah,
have one
exactly.
teleport, we can do the safe play. But if you have two, we
True
can
that.
at least two. Then we can just go in.
That's a good point. I like that.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, File, get those 2 charges.
you better
Yeah,
get 2
okay.
charges.
All right, it's getting close. Yeah, sun's rising. Let me see. Is it DM? Is the sun rising?
Yeah, and I guess I was gonna give y'all this moment. Y'all can
One,
take
two,
as much time
three.
as you want to like discuss it, and then whenever
want-
y'all feel prepared, we can just do a little fast forward and.
Or y'all want to play it once I roll it? We gotta go then.
I'm ready to fast forward.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can. We're just gonna play it by ear. We got most of it figured out. Y'all ready for this? Let's see. Come on, baby. Please. Ah, bullshit.
Fail!
and
Two in a row.
with that, I'm gonna let y'all
Oh.
sit on it for a little bit as I go over to the boys in the Underdark.
I don't know if Andrew's. Oh, there he is. He is back.
Nice.
So,
Oh, dude.
so,
Okay, so y'all stew on it, think about it, see how that changes anything, and we leave. So the two of you are still in the Underdark, still doing your thing. Can you see my picture?
I can't
I've
see
not
anything.
owned any vision in this scene.
Yes, that would do it, wouldn't it? Now you can.
I now can see the screen
Very cool. Welcome to my scene.
visibly.
So I don't remember, Yokizus, are you going to the Alhoon's lair with
yeah,
Jaru?
at this point, I think we're all just back to being partied up.
Okay, cool. So the group of you make your way back to the top of the spire owned by the Alhoon, formerly owned by the Alhoon.
Spy.
And the
Spire.
group of you are at the top. You're looking over kind of the Krall's domain as you watch them far below you, scattering about.
I
And-
am going to investigate the room.
Go for it.
Jaryu, do you want to help me investigate this room?
I would love to help you investigate the top of this spire.
The spire.
Fine.
So help is that, how does help work again? Is it add a D something or is it advantage?
We'll say it adds advantage.
Wait, so I can re-roll an investigation check even though I've already investigated?
Yeah, you left the room, you came back in. I'll give you another one.
Oh wait.
It's still gonna be terrible. Oh,
Oh,
damn!
Minus
That's what we're
2.
talking about.
-2.
Still 20 though.
So the two of you and Grot begin to investigate the room. You find that the Alhoun really does not have a large amount of belongings.
Oh, so I see the
Mhm.
books, and the giant ears sprout from my helm of comprehend languages, and I'm
Oh.
now reading the titles of the books and trying to see if there's anything like a
Mhm.
potions book with the Half-Blood Prince in it or anything like that.
Right.
If
Yeah,
I'm
so
potion
you're
making.
overlooking
Some Sectum Sempra.
the tomes that he
Yeah.
has and whatnot. As
Spire.
Jaru, you are actually rooting through um the contents of like his storage, like his
I like
shelves
to
and whatnot.
imagine like Jaryu picks up all these books and he can't read them, so he's just throwing them all behind him. And as he's doing it, I'm picking them up and reading them. And then
Yeah, yeah, and Grot's just kind of watching the two of you. And Yokizos, you're finding that a lot of the books that you are reading through, they are written in the language of deep speech. And a lot of them talk about the elder brain.
what does deep speech sound like, David? DM.
It's
uh,
it's in the 5th dimension. You can't speak it.
yeah, it's like almost like the feeling of vibrations of sound waves that kind of like reverberate within you.
Oh, that's
It's
Also,
yeah, it's pretty
Jaryu does speak deep speech, by the way.
abstract.
So
Awesome. So you've already read through these, Jaru, and you're passing them to Yokizos to read. But they are mostly, like I said, they discuss the like philosophical and psychological aspects of the elder brain and a lot of the history of the Illithid race.
I want to
Because
pocket one of those books.
sure, I will make one up and put it in your inventory.
The
We'll
history
call it
of the Elder Brain 101.
Yeah, we'll call it a book of lore that you can call back on. Because you find them deeply fascinating, although quite difficult to read through, just because of the way that they're written. It'd be like translating something to like 4 different languages and then bringing it back to English. It just doesn't translate perfectly. And Jaru, with that crit, you find in one of the shelvings drawers
A flute.
that you're looking through, that there is a small trap door at the back of it.
Show me Picard's flute.
Yokizos, I found a trap door.
And yeah, it's like a little like hideaway.
I'm rifling
That-
through my book and I look up like, huh?
I investigate the door. Or wait, do I investigate it or do I feel around on the edges of the door and I look for a lock, all that?
I
Yeah, it doesn't
grab
have
the
a lock.
handle.
It's like more of like a fake back to the drawer.
All right. Oh, so it's like a false bottom.
Yeah, exactly. A trap is probably the wrong word for it. It's more of a deceptive.
A trap door. Is it trapped?
I cracked that mamma jamma.
Yeah, and you open it up and you
Bad
find
magic.
behind it a rather unsuspecting little artifact. It's in the shape. It kind of looks like the size and the shape of a compass. And instead of where the compass face would be underneath the glass, you can see that it's almost like nether black. There's no light that's able to penetrate through this blackness, but in the blackness of this small trinket, you can see kind of like a purple core that is slowly swirling, almost like a galaxy.
I know a Horcrux when I see one.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously have no clue what this is.
Right.
I'd say keep it safe. Maybe I'll find something in this book as I read through it.
Yeah, I pocket it.
Okay.
For now. What?
Sure.
What does it have? Like, I guess I don't know the name of it. So, all right. I pocket the
And-
trinket.
Yeah, and I will make one up and put it in your inventory. But beyond that, the Alhoon really doesn't have many worldly possessions. It's not like you found like a bag of gold or anything of that sort.
Yeah, I guess when you're trying to enslave the entire multiverse, you don't really care about gold and stuff.
Yeah, most of his valuables were within his own mind. Much more theoretical than material, are the mind flayers.
I pull out his brain.
Oh, wait a minute. Before
Are
I
there
put
any
the
jars in
trinket-
here by chance?
Yeah, I'll say with Jar's investigation check, you are able to find a jar.
Alright, so is there any fluid in it, or is there fluid
Well-
around there?
Intuitively, as you pick up the jar, I throw you my water skin
Ah,
to
Nice.
fill up the jar.
so as I'm holding a jar, I catch it, and then start pouring it in, and then I plop the brain in.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's kind of gross as it slides down the glass, and it's definitely a little too big for the jar, but it still fits.
Before I actually put that trinket in my backpack, I pull out Relamox, and I kind of like hold the sword up to the trinket
Mhm.
and see if he can sense anything about the trinket.
Kill Yogizos.
Yeah, he doesn't look at it, right? But
Right, like
he,
can Relamox see? Is that that's a better question I've
Yeah,
never asked.
No, he has more of like a true sense
Yeah.
than like an actual sight. But as you open the hilt to Relamox and allow him basically to be opened to the world, in front of this trinket, he speaks to you in a soft voice because his cool voice is having trouble today, and he says to you in the back of your mind, there is something arcane with that trinket.
Not helpful, but thank you.
Yeah, and I mean, I think you would be able to pick up that Relamox is just as much in the dark as you are.
Okay, cool.
It's not as though he's like, oh yes, I know exactly what this. I mean, he has
So,
no idea.
now that the brain is in fluid, according to the verbiage of said brain, I'm going to telepathically ask it, hey Alhoon, what is this trinket?
And as soon as you open dialogue with the brain of the Alhoon, your voice, your own mind is filled with the sounds of agony and screaming that are like nails on a chalkboard, and it's painful to listen to.
I look at Jaryo, I'm like, Alhoon's still really mad that he died.
And that there is definitely no conversation to be had here.
Damn it. Alright, I'll just drop the brain in my bag of another dimension. Well, if we want to later on, we can craft that into a grotesque helm of telepathy. So that'd be kind of cool.
I think we've seen all there is to see here.
Yeah, I think we need to head out of here and down the road towards Hale.
All right. Well, a convoy of Crawl has agreed to escort us through the rest of, well, not the rest of, but close to Vonrigh. So we should at least not get lost anymore.
Sweet, 3 days time, right? Gotta make a little pit stop for Hale
And you can both hear Grot kind of muttering under his breath, his excitement to get out of this place.
I kind of look at Grot and I see that look on his face, and I tell him, well, the worst is yet to come, Grot, so don't get too excited.
How is the worst yet to come?
Well, you still have all your fingers.
What?
I just walk by and give Grot a pat on the back of his shoulder and just keep on walking through the door. Like, not even trying to stop this from
And he just lets out a really heavy sigh and like begrudgingly shuffles behind y'all as the group of you head down to the crawl's open chambers. And with that, I want to go back to Ocharia.
And for that, we thank you.
For that, we thank you. Okay, Ocharian boys. You all wanted to zoom ahead, so we can zoom ahead.
Wait.
Oh, but
We
not
need
yet.
confirmation.
Okay.
Archmage, do you have any reason to believe that the teleported room would be resistant to having teleports to it, as opposed to, say, anywhere else on campus?
He kind of rubs his eyes as he says, if it were me, and I were the wantee, exacting this plan, whatever they're doing, that teleport room is probably the most important room on campus. It would not surprise me if they have somehow erected a way to prevent it to just being teleported into.
What if we
Let's go
teleported?
to your quarters?
What if we teleported right like outside of the teleport room, like the front door? Do you think that the
Yeah,
protection?
what kind of radius would that protection have?
He kind of shrugs and says, look, I don't know what the wantee have in their pocket.
I think
Perhaps
we should go to the Archmage's quarters.
Yeah, a
it's
little further
possible
away, right?
that's the whole school, right? I mean, I don't know.
So,
Yeah, if it's the whole school.
how far away are your quarters from the teleporter room?
Mm, I mean, they're like down the hall.
I think we try to go to the quarters. That lessens
Alright,
the
the
risk.
rats are attacking right now. We gotta go.
We mean they're attacking right now. We're still
Oh,
discussing.
y'all have not zoomed forward yet. It's okay.
Oh, we haven't zoomed forward? Oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah, let's say it's like 15 minutes till or some bullshit.
Let's go to the quarters. Quarters is the
Yeah,
best move.
I think if we just teleport somewhere in there, close enough to the portal room.
If we
that-
teleport outside,
I
we're dead.
agree.
Yeah, I think if we teleport outside the Arcane College, we're gonna have a very hard time.
Like,
The whole
we're dead.
Yeah, and if the whole Arcane College is locked down with this anti-teleport, then we'll be outside of it at least, and then we will have to figure out that. But I mean,
I think they're gonna put a lot of importance on the teleport room. They're gonna block it from being like warped into the quarters. I think like that's the best possible risk that we can take because it's still upstairs. I mean, they'd have had to do the whole college. I think we just risk going straight to this quarters and then going across the hall. I mean, I think the Archmage is basically like out here saying like teleport room is the most important room in the college. It's gonna be blocked, so we gotta try for the quarters because if we go outside, we're dead. So.
Yeah, I agree.
down. I like it.
Any objections?
No,
So be it.
so be it.
Tick tock.
Tick tock.
So
Okay.
to mentally prepare myself for this,
And how do you do that?
I'm just gonna like meditate, but like just like breathing and just waiting for
Hmm.
the time to pass.
Okay. I am finding a picture for y'all's Archmage here.
Always use Manny.
And so the group of y'all basically wait, right? That's all you really can do. Until it's time for your helmet roll, Fail. And what does it look like as you? We already know the result of the roll, but what does it look like as you basically channel this restoration of magic?
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of sit there, and I actually don't have it in my my head. I have it in my hands, and I'm kind of sitting Indian style on the ground, and I'm just like chilling with it, vibing,
Mm-hmm.
just hanging out with it.
Yeah. big vibes as you are waiting, and you watch as the next day comes around and the sun finally breaks the horizon. The helmet kind of lights up, and you can see the gemstones at the top of it that are all unlit magically as one of them lights for you.
Okay. Yeah, I can feel it.
Damn it,
It's like
Fael.
one. It's just one. I can't control it as the sun comes up. Like I control the sun or something. Come on, guys. So yeah, just one teleportation, guys. Yeah.
We were counting on you.
I know. I was gonna use it to, take Fort Pike, but maybe that's not in the cards anymore. But we'll see.
Yep.
Might have to just give up on Fort Pike and go for the keep. But we'll first is the college.
Just teleport us, Fael. Oh my god.
Okay. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Bam!
Blamp!
What did you say it was?
Blamp!
Blamp. And jablamp.
Please tell me.
And so the sensation of teleportation is something a little new for most of you.
Not me.
Not for Ventus and not for Fael.
Not for me, Apple Ore.
Oh yeah. I guess.
Well, I
not
guess
really
all
for
of
any
us.
you. Yeah.
Wait,
No,
we've
you've
all
all
been
teleported before.
we've been
Yeah.
teleporting throughout the. We teleported to the Archmage.
Oh yeah, that's true. Never mind. Y'all are well familiar with the sensation of teleportation as you feel like kind of the retching in your stomach as the tension builds, and it's almost like you are pulled over a roller coaster as you're dropped. And I want all of you to roll me a perception check.
Oh. That's a good sign.
And the group of you, actually not the group, Fael, you and Jin can see as the teleportation is happening and the helmet is sitting on your head, Fael. You can see materializing in front of you as the light is coming through the teleportation room. And it's slowly becoming in focus in your mind. And then as though like from behind, a giant hook grabs you around the waist, it pulls you away from it. You're yanked.
Now, to
And
be
your
clear,
vision-
we were going for the for his room.
Archmage's
Oh, okay. Yeah,
quarters.
that's fine.
Still.
Yeah, still. You still get yanked.
Ah!
Oh, shit.
And you feel the blackness yank you into it. And after a blink, you open your eyes and you find yourself in a chamber. And if you give me a second, because I need to set I think I had special music for this. I did.
Could be like a happy.
And it's
One-time
super
tavern
happy,
music, right?
super happy music. Fortunately, it is not. You find yourselves in the Arcane College. It's going to take a bit to load because this is a big map.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Almost there.
I need a token, please,
96,
so I can
come on.
see.
And the
I need
Archmage, the group of you are all together at
Bingo.
least. And yeah,
Woo!
his name. And the Archmage turns his head to look at you.
Can we have vision, please? On our side?
Yeah, just don't move around.
Vision.
Which one of you?
Hi, Harbor.
Jari also needs vision.
Yo, Jesus. This is the meeting.
Yeah, this is, and
We
you see
finally
in the
found
corner.
you.
Domingo turns to the group of you and raises a hand just to motion quiet. And he lowers his hand and he slowly casts the spell message to
No.
each of you. And you can
Maybe.
hear his voice in your head say, in the back. We're in the Arcane College. This is the students' wing. And he kind of gestures to this room. He says, "This is the entrance chamber, like the welcome room, essentially,
So,
the main
the first
entrance,
So the first floor, not the second floor?
first floor."
So we're super far away.
Well,
We're in the total like opposite section of the Arcane College from the portal.
Yeah.
Now we could we could get out here and go across the courtyard to the professor's side, right? That'd be the fastest, or is that?
do you think we can
Or
pass
should we
that
cut
chance?
across?
It would be
Is there
the fast.
anybody in this room? Like,
In
are
this
we able
room,
to-
no one that you can see.
Is there like a door on one end? Like, so we're
Um,
alone in this room.
Yeah. So, yes. So let me describe this room for you. And Fail and Jen, I need you both to make me perception checks. So in this room, you can see that it's like it was once a normal chamber. And, you can see that now in this room, it's kind of in ruins. A lot has been broken or bruised down, and it's covered in long, large spider webs. There's a mat of webs over here that is obstructing your vision to what's further down that chamber. And then you can see a doorway here that is obviously like open to you. And Fail, you don't catch this, but Jen, as you stride forward with your perception check, you notice that there are quite a few um, little bronze nozzles sticking out from the walls here and here.
Guys, we gotta go.
And then you see delicately strayed before you, just barely you can see it in the reflection of the light, is a tiny silver tripwire.
Oof. I would like to disarm said tripwire.
Go and roll me a
Actually,
sleight of hand
no,
check.
guys,
Oh.
guys, we're not gonna mess with this wire, but we cannot trip it. You see, I don't even want to cut it in case that sets off. But I'm pretty sure this room's trapped, so we got to get out of here quick.
Okay.
Did-
We'll follow
Fael,
you,
did
I
you-
guess.
Did you see anything while we were teleporting? I thought I saw something weird.
Yeah, we got like pushed. We got pushed around,
Does this room have windows?
right?
It does, but they're all boarded up.
Okay.
Archmage, have you ever seen a figure of darkness when you were teleporting?
And let me actually roll a perception check for him too to see if he saw it.
Hey.
Nice. He nods. He says, "Yes, I think we were right. They have at least. I think they have the professor's wing protected in some way to from being teleported inside."
Okay, so what do you think the best way to the portal room from here is?
Well, we have two options. We can either try and risk going outside and crossing the courtyard, like Fayo suggested, to see if that door is unlocked.
Well, to be clear, that's the fastest. I didn't say we should do it, but
Right.
go ahead.
It's,
Sorry.
it's one way. It's the fastest way. I guess the other way would be just at least trying to clear out this side of the building and making our way from this side to the other side.
I'm not gonna lie, I like that one better.
I don't. That's gonna take forever.
I know, but we have to clear it out anyways, and everybody's
We-
on.
Objective
Everybody on the
number
other.
1 is opening the portals.
Well, if we can do this secretly, we'll have all the time in the world after that. You know, hours, hopefully. I don't
No,
know.
I think we need to get to the portal room as fast
I
as
mean,
possible.
You want to secretly clear out an entire wing of the college?
There can't be more than 20 people in here. I got my numbers at 20 to 30 people max.
If it's 30 Wanti, we're dead.
Yeah, that's true.
I think our best chance is trying to get to the portal room, but doing it in a way without being detected.
Well,
How
that's what I'm
stealthy are
saying. The
you there,
courtyard's
Domingo?
gone then. I'm not stealthy at all.
Domingo,
not a
how
That's
stealthy
not
are
a
you?
thing.
What if
And he kind of gives a weak smile and says, "I wouldn't say it's my forte."
I think
I
Ventus
don't
and
know
I
what to
should
do.
go out? Oh wait, Ventus isn't sneaky anymore, is he?
I'm not sneaky anymore.
And Froyo pops her head out.
How sneaky is Froyo?
Freddy's not that sneaky either.
All
Where's
right.
Thunder?
He just ran
I
out
know
into the forest. I told you.
Dude. Oh, he teleported. He's just still asleep, right? Yeah, at least teleport with us.
Now,
Dear God.
I have another
Oh,
idea
okay,
that's
that.
maybe risky. We could search this side of the wing, and I mean, if there's someone from the opposition here, maybe we could do a little intel gathering, and he kind of gives y'all a big wink.
Oh, yeah, that's a big part of stuff.
Is there
No,
anywhere,
I
looking
feel like
around this room, is there anywhere for us to hide? Or is it, we're,
Not so much.
I'd like to remind everyone there's a tripwire running throughout the middle of the room, and they better not fucking trip it.
because I mean, I guess technically you could try to sneak over there, like, maybe like make the Archmage your prisoner. You could like use your hat to make yourself a drow or Wanti or something. I don't, like, I'm trying to just think through what we could do.
Oh, yeah, Jin, you could get over there.
I can
Yeah.
get over there. That was never the problem. We need all of us over there.
But could you make like the Archmage your prisoner or something like that? And like maybe me and the Archmage like prisoner, and you're like bringing us to the portal room or something. I don't know.
We
As
can
well,
try.
I don't know if you know how big you look.
if you
Could
could,
be
yeah,
weird. It's gonna be really weird.
Prisoner.
I don't care how he makes his drow look. It's gonna. I don't know.
I mean, I could wear the hat and take
That-
you two as prisoners.
One
have
less
to
big
zoom
guy.
to it.
I think we're still the safest bet. We don't have to clear everything over here, but make our way to the second floor and go over that way. Well, no, because then you're back out in daylight again.
I have no idea. I have no idea where to go at this point.
I still think it's safer, but if y'all think we give,
Archmage, would you go
not a
through the
way we
courtyard
have
or
where
through
we
this
all
way?
make it across the courtyard.
I think there's a good chance that we can find someone in this wing of the college that we can interrogate to try and get more information out of.
okay, but I feel like we need to make that really. We have to do that really fast because we have like two other groups of people. You know,
Yeah, there's
like-
rats doing shit right now, probably
Yeah.
somewhere. All right,
Let's go now.
go deeper into this and let's see if we can get there quick. We can get there quick, right? 15 extra minutes.
can you mark where the booby trap was?
Yeah, I'm following you.
I'm
Jim.
thinking about
Go down.
just activating it, or not activating, but disarming it, so we don't have to worry
I
about
mean,
Well,
we
it.
can
wait,
just
we're gonna
step over
disarm
it, right?
Some of us can.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure this room's
you
gonna fill
point
with
it out
poison
to us,
gas.
right?
Well, I'm immune to poison, so I'm not worried about poison.
Some of us aren't immune to poison. Ventus.
Oh, I can make you resistant to poison.
Don't disarm it. Let's
Okay.
just step. It's just a thread, right? Like you can
Yeah.
point out where the thread.
It's
I mean, I
right-
don't want something to happen to you. So
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to step over the tripwire.
Yeah, and I think it would be pretty easy for you to do consciously, like you know where it is and everything. And
then-
the Archmage follows your lead and kind of slowly steps over it.
What's with these spider webs?
Right or left, Archmage, or south or east? What?
Well, I mean, I feel like at this point do we want to try and clear out every room, or this is
No, I think you should.
like a trophy room here. where we showed off our magical artifacts to those visiting.
I want to go into stealth while we walk around.
Okay, go and roll a stealth check.
I mean,
And
do
I
we
have-
all want to attempt to go in stealth?
I have my. I'm gonna put on my hood.
Oh,
My
okay,
cloak.
nice.
Hmm.
Beautiful.
I need that.
And so, yeah, pretty good stealth checks overall.
Oh, good. Our rogue had the worst.
Yeah, ironically. And the Archmage points to this door and says, "This was a classroom. Now, if it's worth checking out, or if y'all want to."
It's just a
There's
classroom.
no
that
other
doesn't
no
lead
other
anywhere?
doors lead to this classroom. Oh,
It's
what
just
happened?
it's a little scary leaving things unknown. Yes, y'all can follow them.
I,
Uh,
yeah,
I'll
guys.
whisper over at Jin. Can I use your hat? I just am getting disguised as a human. There's just I don't know. They're gonna question us regardless, but I might as well be like a human or something.
Wouldn't you have to attune to it?
Oh, is that how that works? I don't have knowledge.
The tiara slipped.
Is the wondrous item the same as a magic item?
Wondrous items can be magic items,
Oh,
but
then
that
maybe.
is.
Oh no, it does say requires attunement.
Oh,
Never mind.
okay, yeah, might.
Well, that's lame.
Well, look,
If you told
This
me
is
before we went to bed, I could have given it to you.
Well, I didn't think we'd be in this situation, to be fair. So
Same.
guys, if it's like not Yunti or Drow on the other side of the door, we could just like ignore it. Maybe let's just open it and find out.
well, we gotta go. So yeah.
And Jin, you find the doors locked.
I would like to pick that lock.
Okay. You're gonna use them thieves' tools.
We're ready in action to shoot a bow at any hostiles that
Okay.
come
You
out of that door.
quietly knock an arrow, pull it back.
Is this just a?
If you
Okay.
use your thieves' tools in your inventory,
I don't think I have thieves tools in my inventory for some reason.
let me look. I see them there. If you go scroll down a little bit under tools.
Oh, okay.
But now roll it again, because for whatever reason I had you not proficient, which is not correct. So yeah, and just click use thieves tools.
God damn it.
Oh,
It's not a magical lock, and so you are able to slide your pin in. You feel the tumblers, and the door unlocks.
Oh shit!
Ready, guys?
Yeah.
Secretly open that bitch.
And
Oh,
you
God.
swing the door open, and immediately all of you fall into combat as you see 3 drow in front of you.
If I see that Drow, can I get that? Is
You
that
sure can. You get
my
one
thing?
shot.
Yeah, baby. I should have had that prepared. Come here, character sheet.
It is combat time.
Damn it! I don't want the sharpshooter on it.
Dude, my
Ow.
rolls tonight.
That one.
7.2.
Decimals for tiebreakers.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that hits. Who are you shooting at, Fail?
The one that would be most lined up with me. So that
So
would
probably
be
the one directly in front of you.
Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah. And that does also. What's the first one?
Your
Nothing
fire
happened.
arrow.
Nothing happens, right? I have to hit one first, or is it?
No, it does happen. And in your I'm replacing your
2d4.
chromatic bow. Yeah, you can do 2d4.
/R.
Nice. So yeah, you let that arrow fly, and go and roll for damage as well.
Normal slash RD1D8 for a RD10. Damn it.
What's the other D10 for?
That's gonna be for a trip attack as well. Put him
Oh,
on
I
his
see, I
ass.
see.
Try to put him on his ass. So another 5 damage. And that's a yeah. My bad.
You're good. Let me apply all this damage real fast. Why? Oh, I'm dumb.
I've been injured.
My bad. Hold on.
Bio shoots all of us.
Everyone gets 5 back. I just forgot I had you all selected. Okay. He takes
Your
5.
warrior looks so cool.
He looks pretty sick. So he fails. So he's prone now.
Yeah.
As you open fire. Okay, and let me put you all in the combat tracker, and we're going to. Oh, you all already in. Fail, you are now in.
There we go.
Roll for initiative, and we're gonna do some combat. It's been a long time.
Oh my god. Da-da-da-da.
Before we start combat, I want to go to the Underdark.
Yeah.
So the group of you go to the Underdark. Not go to the Underdark, but you go to the open cavern of the Crawl. And I'm guessing, Jaru, you are looking for a Crawl to basically say that you're ready to go.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. And as you come outside, several Crawl stride up to you and are clicking their thoraxes and their mandibles. And behind them is a Crawl priestess that looks at you and speaks telepathically in your head in Crawl, and asks you if you're ready to go.
Yes, we're ready to go.
And as the kind of Crawl party walks up to you, a couple more priestesses walk up, and you can see that in their hands they have like a wooden case. And as they get closer, you can see that it's not made out of wood at all, but it's made out of the same like, I don't know how to describe it, like stony material that their hives are made of. And they open it for you and present to you like maybe like a rod the length of a tennis racket.
Oh,
And
reliable.
it's just a rod that is made of the same strange stony structure that everything the Crawl make is out of. And the priestess grabs it and kind of presents it to you and says, "We want to present you with a thank you, Jaru Tulunda, for freeing our people."
What is this? Well, thank you first of all. What what am I looking at?
Jaryu, what is that?
A Gulgari death stick.
I've seen these used, but I've never been able to carry one on my own.
We believe you a close enough ally to our cause. The Swarm never forgets, Jaru Tulunda.
Well, then I shall wield it with honor.
Is it like a wand or stick? Like, what is that?
I I don't want to explain it to you because Jaru,
No,
I don't
I'm.
think you would know what it is. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm just like yelling. While they're having this whole conversation,
Oh,
but I
oh,
can't
oh.
hear anything they're saying. I'm just like yelling, like, "What is that? Is that
Yeah.
stick?"
To
I just
you,
I hold up
this
my
would be.
finger to Yokizo's like this, just behind me.
Yeah, to you, Yokizos, this conversation would be completely silent except for the clicking of their wings and the
Wait a
snapping of their
minute.
mandibles.
I have helm of comprehend languages. So
Well, and see, their speaking is all telepathic. Even the clicks of their mandibles and whatnot, it's not really them talking. It's just like the ambience of their being, I guess.
is it a
uh,
language in D&D?
I don't know if crawl's an. I think it's an actual.
Yeah, crawl's an actual language. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So can they
And
tell me what the stick does? Because like this power is foreign to me, obviously.
yeah. Do you ask them?
Yes.
And when you ask this, their mandibles click really loudly. And the priestess takes a step back and says, "Spend a night with your weapon. It will introduce itself to you." And they all kind of flip their wings really excitedly. You can tell that this is, at least for the crawl, like a pretty big deal. They're all like pretty like high energy for the Golgari.
Yeah, like I sense that this is like a huge thing, but you know, like the
Trying
hive
not to
mind
be
that I was a part of.
disrespectful, but like, what is this? You know?
Well, no,
Yeah.
like I don't know, like I guess my history with the crawl would allow me to like have seen them, but like I never knew what they were for, right?
Sure. Yeah, you know that it is a, and you can see that the priestess that presented it to you, she has one herself.
Mm-hmm.
So you know it's, yeah, kind of reserved for the higher of Crawl society. But like you said, it's not like you've ever watched them use one or really know its purpose. Um, in fact, her presenting it to you and introducing it as a weapon is the first that you've ever heard that it's a weapon. So that's a small bit of intel, I guess. But before that, she's really able to explain it to you. Yokizos, you, Grot, the Crawl, and Jaru, you find yourself shrouded in shadow as you look up to this omniscient undersun that is being blotted out, and in all of your ears is it sounds like a helicopter as coming down above all of you, maybe the size of like a small whale, is a gigantic insect that's lowering itself to the ground, and its huge wings are beating super fast as it's whipping up the air all around you, and Grot has to cover his ears because it's starting to hurt his head as the massive insect lights itself down. And the Death Priestess turns to you, Jaru, and says, "The Kritsat will take you the rest of your way."
This thing? I've never seen any of its kind.
And there's more clicking, which is like almost like the Golgari equivalent of smiling. And the priestess says, "As close as you are to the swarm, Jaru, there is much that you still don't know."
Well, we appreciate the help, and I tell Yokizos that we're gonna be taking this guy. But first, I asked, the Death Priestess,
And when you say that, you're immediately cut off as Grot steps forward. He says, "No, this is where I draw the line. We will not be riding Big Bug all the way."
Rot, it's safe.
Right. Why don't you just turn into a bird and fly with us, next to us with the big
Yes.
bird, big bug?
Yes, this is good idea. I will not ride a big bug. I will be my own big bug. And he kind of stews away, allowing you to turn back to the swarm.
Before we head out, I just want to ask the priestess, like, who will become, will you guys figure out who will lead the hive mind from here on out?
Yes.
Like, will you guys be okay?
Our nature allows us to bring back order. One of our death priestess will begin to metamorphose into the hive, who will command the rest of our swarm. And in a rather strangely human action, almost as though they're trying to appeal to you, Jaru, she kind of gets down on some of her legs and attempts to bow to you.
And I bow back, and I tell Yokizos to bow.
Do you bow,
I
Yokizos?
just bow my head down.
And yeah, it's almost kind of endearing for this giant, disgusting insectoid to try to show a little bit of respect towards your own culture. And the Death Priestess pulls herself back up and clicks her mandibles and says, "The Golgari swarm will always be here for you." And then she kind of takes a couple steps back, and a rope is raveled down the side of the Krita, and its wings are just kind of vibrating in the air.
Like
Grot
the
wild
beetle in
shape
Bug's Life.
into... Yeah, exactly. Grot transforms into a falcon,
Yeah, it does.
and just kind of watching y'all, bird-like.
Yeah, I grab the rope and swing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get on.
Nice.
At this point, none of this stuff's really phasing me anymore. Like, everything
Yeah.
down here's been fucking weird as shit, and it's just kind of like, alright.
Yeah, you can't fight it, so you might as well just go along with it, and this is now your ride.
Yeah.
And as soon as the two of you are on, the wings start flapping crazy again, and it produces lift and pulls itself up off the ground and pulls itself forward. It's like a giant, pretty gross-looking dragonfly that is now pulling itself through the air, and the two of you are just kind of sitting on on its back as the wind is pulling past you. And it makes its way through this cavernous opening deeper into the Underdark. And the two of you, unless you would like to have any conversation, let me know. If not, I'm just going to narrate a little bit of what you see and what happens next. Is there anything that you two would like to discuss before?
Do I have time to like fall asleep on this bug with my
Yeah, for sure.
my stick?
Yeah, I mean, actually, no. Well, actually, you can,
Not enough-
but
not-
don't
not-
don't expect to learn anything about your stick yet.
Okay, not enough time. Okay, I will not.
But
Sleep.
you can take a long rest. I just
All
don't
right,
have
I
I don't
I
have
just
stick
kind
ready
of
for you.
I just kind of draws out then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it too.
Yokizos, do you sleep?
Yeah, it's not. It's quiet, and the humming of the wings is
Mhm.
the white noise, and
Yeah, it's like almost slightly cathartic in a way, like the deep humming in your chest, like the wind against your scales. It's probably the most comfortable you've been in the Underdark since, gosh, you've been here a while. I don't know. I don't know when you would have last been comfortable in the Underdark. And the group of you fly forward. And it's pretty easy going on this part of the trip. You're flying over large pools of water that have collected in this side of the Underdark. It's more similar to the earlier area of the Underdark that was quite a bit more black, had more gemstones and whatnot. And it's becoming wetter. And yeah, a little more damp, a little more cave-like, maybe a little more surface-like as you continue to fly. And you fly for a full 2 days.
whoa.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, if y'all want to discuss anything, like, feel free to cut me off. But there's really not much that happens while y'all are on the Creekta, just because nothing really bothers you while you're on him. But after the second day of flying, the Creekta lands and slowly brings itself to the ground At this point, Grot has relented and also is riding the creek top because he can't keep wild shaping without resting. So he's kind of out of options. So he begrudgingly is on the back with y'all, like arms crossed, just waiting. And finally, the creek top lands. And the creek top lands in an area of the Underdark that is probably most familiar to the surface than y'all have been so far. It's quite damp here. There
Oh.
is.
I do
Yeah.
have something.
Okay.
So we're doing this for 2 days, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so when I wake up the first day, I'm going to cast Legend Lore on the book.
Okay.
So I have that book or whatever, and I'm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Actually, you know what? I take that back.
Okay.
I ask Jaryu for the trinket.
Okay.
And then if he gives it to me, I will then cast Legend Lore on the trinket.
I give him a puzzled look and I fish it out of my backpack and hand it off to him.
So as part of the casting of the spell, I'm drawing purple runes into the shape of a book right above the trinket, basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, and you watch the runes glow and kind of turn and shape themselves to reveal their answer to you as they kind of type out cryptically your message as you legend lore this trinket. And the spell reveals to you that this trinket is called a periapt of mind trapping.
What?
And the periapt of mind trapping has one purpose in this multiverse. It is an extremely rare artifact to find, and it takes a large amount of intention to create. It's not something that you happen upon. And the periapt of mind trapping is used only by illithids seeking a litholichdom, as it acts as a pseudo phylactery. It's not perfect, and it's not as powerful as a phylactery. But if the Alhun is ever killed, it allows its soul to continue on in the periapt.
So I'm like, Jaryu, we gotta break this shit. Remember when I was joking about Horcruxes?
Mm-hmm.
It actually is one. So, we're talking about multiverse here, so Harry Potter exists too. So,
It exists somewhere.
But it's incomplete.
uh, is there any indication if it's incomplete or not?
No, I don't think there would be any indication.
I would assume if he had this, that he has in some way used it. He wouldn't have had this hidden away in his room for no reason. Either way, we need to destroy it. This is an incredibly powerful artifact that no one else needs to ever lay their hands on.
Can we communicate with him? I don't understand what this thing does.
It traps his soul in it. Remember he was talking about the phylactery thing or whatever?
Yeah, but why would... If he has this, why does he need the phylactery?
Because this one doesn't work as good as the phylactery. It's like a pseudo phylactery, according to the DM.
And for y'all's sake, just so you can understand better, the difference between a phylactery and a periapt of mind trapping is pretty significant. The phylactery, if set up correctly, which is extremely hard to do, if the Lich were to die, they would essentially come back to life time and time again until the actual phylactery is destroyed. A periapt of mind trapping is the house that a Alhoun's mind would go to once it dies, but it has no way to rebirth itself, unlike a Lich would. The Lich can die 1,000 times, but if you don't destroy the phylactery, it'll always come back. But the Alhoun can't. It's like a half phylactery, so it's not alive, it's not dead. Its mind just now exists in this little thing, unless someone else can perform the magic to actually bring it back to a body.
Right, and that's my worry is someone else gets a hold of it somehow. Like, what are we gonna walk around with it forever or just destroy it? Because if someone else gets a hold of it, who knows what could happen? We can already talk
Yeah.
to the Alhoun. We have his brain in a jar.
Yeah, but it just screamed at you.
Well, who's to say that the soul's gonna be any different? Or his same mind's trapped in this, right?
I agree. We should destroy it.
Alright. Maybe this isn't something that I want to even bring to the priests or anything. This is pretty dark shit. I think we need to figure it out on our own.
I mean, we can simply try to. I don't want to do anything rash,
I mean, yeah, I can like
but
smash it with a hammer or something.
let's try to smash it with a hammer.
Alright. So I actually prepared, because I can change my spells whenever I wake up. Stone shape. So I'm going to grab rock off the wall and create a giant hammer with it.
Cool, yeah.
And I'm going to, whenever we stop to rest with whatever this bug creature thing is, I'm going to drop it on the ground and smash it with a hammer as hard as I can.
Yeah, you pull the stone hammer, overhead it, bring it down, and the periapt, you can feel it buckle underneath the stone in your strength, and it shatters into hundreds of pieces as it just explodes everywhere. And as it explodes, the two of you receive very intense migraines. It feels as though like your actual like brain hurts. But after a couple seconds, it dissipates, and you're now just looking at the
I
remains
continue
of the
smashing up all the pieces into dust, basically. I don't want anyone to get
Yeah.
a hold of this shit and make another one.
And Jaru, you can feel Relamoc's warm. The blade is warm against your side, and it's kind of like humming softly.
And as the migraine
Pull it
comes
out.
in, I'm hitting it harder, like I'm smashing the hammer harder into all of it. Like, it's galvanizing me smashing it.
I pull out Relamox and ask him if he's happy.
I am very pleased. That creature was a betrayer. An abomination.
Well, weren't you the same?
Got him.
And you receive no reply.
Sheila back up.
And with that, I want to go back to Ocharia. Back to the Arcane College. Back to combat! When was the last time y'all had combat?
Ages.
18
Long
billion
time,
years.
long time.
Okay. It is the Drow Elite Warrior's turn, who is going to look back at the mage that was shot by Eufail, and you watch as the force of your arrow brings the mage to her knees, and he's going to run forward and attack you, Jen. He's going to multi-attack.
Can I get
And
a
he's
Rocket Sentinel on that?
You sure can. And let me reveal this. Whoops. Yeah, once he hits, you can. So
Okay.
he's going to first attack. Is a 19 hit?
Yeah, it's done it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. So yeah, you can
Congrats,
proc your
Jen.
sentinel on this one if you want.
How much damage?
Oh wait, you're farther than 5 feet.
Am I further? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so damage 1.
Oh, ow.
Mm.
Uh, hold on.
Holding.
I'm going to use my reaction
Okay.
to dodge it uncannily.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Take half of that.
Does it round up or down?
Just select your token and right click the tile that says 17 and do apply half damage because I don't actually know.
I rounded down.
Nice. Okay, and he has one more short sword attack and then
Oof.
a hit for surezies.
Oh, I should have had that one.
Huh.
How could you have known? Yeah. And that'll be it for his turn. Ventus, it's your turn.
All right, let's go. Okay, I'm going to. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna fly up to right here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna hit this guy with my katana.
Okay. That's a hit.
Yeah.
I got this thing. Oh, shit. And then I'm gonna
Nice.
attack him again.
Another
Yeah.
hit.
Let's
Good hit.
go.
Big. Less big.
It's okay. Well, also less big.
Also less big, but that's fine.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action
Will you
to.
roll a D100 for damage?
No, it's for like one of my
Special.
mechanics thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Dude,
I was about to say what in the fuck?
Actually, I'm going to.
I was like, can I be that instead?
Can I?
I'd use
There
my
he is.
bonus action to disengage from this guy.
Okay.
And move like back here.
Very good.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Whoa. Azos, it's your turn.
All right, I'll step up like right to here where I can be within range of him, and then I'll first rage,
Hell yeah.
and then I'll just take a swing at him with my great axe,
Okay.
and I'll recklessly attack him.
Oh, a reckless attack. Okay.
Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
All right, and then I'll recklessly attack again.
That is that's a good chunk of damage.
Oh, damn. 17? Fuck.
Yeah, that is a good amount.
I was looking away. I didn't see it.
Another
Damn.
good amount.
Yes, Haslos, get him! Quietly.
Owie. Okay. It is now this Drow Elite Warrior's turn. He is going to. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do?
The crowded doorway.
It is a crowded door. He really, I mean, I guess he can get in here. He's going to attack Azos with his multi-attack. And I believe he has advantage now as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you take half.
Yeah.
And here's his second one. Just barely. And this damage. So many 19s.
Jesus.
Okay. And Jin, it's your turn. You are right in the thick of it.
So I'm going to attack the guy right in front of me with
Okay.
Light Snatcher.
Ooh, that roll. That hits.
And I will make sure I'm sneaking since he's within 5 feet of Aslos.
For sure.
Yeah.
Just
it's
the
a lot of
concept. That's such a
damage.
weird thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's
You're
supposed to
standing
be
next
like
to one of my
to
friends.
distract
I'm
you,
sneaking.
right? Like he's like fighting Aslos, and I go in
Yeah.
there and
You just
stab him in the back.
Right after
Aslos
he
are just
hit you.
big. Jin just
I'm
like hides in
hiding
the
him one.
shadow.
Yeah.
Just shove a blade in his liver.
Holy.
Right after he
shit.
hit you, he's like, I'm looking at Aslos.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, describe what it looks like as you kill him. How
Oh
do you do it?
yes.
So I run him straight through with my rapier,
Hmm.
and I guess Light Snatcher's a longsword, huh? Huh. Anyways, yeah, I just run him straight through and kind of kick him off.
Yeah, and yeah, you impale him and kind of kick off the body off of Light Snatcher as it glows its nice little sunny glow. And it's still your turn.
So with my bonus action, I think I can make an offhand attack.
You can, yes. It's less It's only the damage
Right,
of
you don't get
the
your modifier,
weapon.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
You can.
I'm gonna try to stab this guy with my Umbra.
Okay.
My Umbra.
No cigars.
Curses.
Curses. Yeah, no good. And unless you want to move anywhere,
No, I'm chilling.
Fail. It's your turn.
Can I shoot this guy with all these people in front of me? Or do I have to like run up there? And if that's so, do I have to like run through the whole area and like?
Which guy do you want to shoot? Sorry.
I'll just any of the guy that's still alive in front. Well, if
I
I
think
get
that you would be able to shoot this guy just fine because he's so far back. But this guy, I think I'd make you fight. I'd make you shoot with disadvantage.
okay, the Drow Mage, but he's still on the ground though, too,
Yeah.
though, right?
He is prone. Yeah. So you would have
that's
advantage
actually,
against them.
yeah, I wouldn't have advantage. I have this. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I guess I'll just be like, okay, and like just shoot a bow. Yeah, I'll take a shot with the. Where's the damn bow?
Sure.
Oh, so slow. Okay, there we go.
Baby.
And I'll definitely add a distracting strike. That where is that? Oh. Usability.
Okay.
So damage here, crit. Damage here, crit.
Good damage. Wow.
And it's the blue. So he's got to roll. Let me see. I saw you put that somewhere in my things now, right?
I
gotta
did
go
put
down
that in
here.
there.
think
But
I
I
got
think
it.
for him,
Soothing
you
area.
shot him the first time, so I don't think.
Oh yeah, it won't. It'll
Yeah,
stay.
yeah,
It'll stay that color, but not do any effect. Okay.
right,
You
not for
can't charm
him.
a drow
Um,
anyways.
True
The
that.
next attack roll against the target by an attacker has advantage. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, you did some good damage there.
Okay. Well, if I got a shot on him, they're all up on the door. I guess I'll just keep doing that real quick. Let's see. Attack. Normal.
Yeah, it's a hit.
I'll go ahead and roll the other one real quick. Attack. Normal. Okay,
Yep.
both hit.
Yeah.
Damage. Normal.
That's a good
Another
roll.
one. Damage.
Oh, it's your distracting
normal.
strike.
Oh, is it? I keep hitting the wrong
Yeah,
one?
yeah. Just for that one. For the damage, go up a little further for your bow.
Yeah, there it is. Apologies.
Very good.
Wow.
I need to pop
Oh,
these things out.
another good roll.
You just maxed on their dice like 3 times already.
Yeah, damn.
Meanwhile, Jin's over here rolling ones.
Right?
Okay. So
Yeah,
those are those 2
good.
shots. I'll be like, I can't get in there and fight. Y'all are up at the door. So I'll just keep shooting. In turn.
And okay, it is now the Drow Mage's turn. He's not feeling super great. He is going to stay prone. He doesn't want to waste an action standing up. He is going to cast Cloud Kill.
Oh shit. Damn.
So I need a Constitution saving throw from everyone.
Yuki's a Sujari.
No.
God.
No.
Your sub 10 rolls, man.
And
Just
this
not
little
a
Drow
good
has to
session
do it
for
too.
Nope.
Damn, that modifier.
Jeez,
Uh,
plus 9.
Yeah, I was like, what? Okay,
20,
so yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding. So here's the damage. If you passed, you take half. If you did not pass, you take full.
What if you're immune to poison?
But you, Ventus, take none.
That was a really lucky roll for us.
Let's go.
That D8 was pretty bad. That's okay.
Oh, jeez. 1, 3, 2, 1, 6.
Oh, and the Archmage.
Oh, I did it twice. Damn it, finally caught
I
up.
like how you made the Archmage Ocharia look all cool, but then the other Archmage is like, pfft, lame.
Okay, now I gotta go
Okay, so he also takes the damage.
Domingo's a cool name too.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
The other
Okay.
guy's name's Archmage.
I mean, I wouldn't give him a name, but at this point, I feel like he deserves to never be named. He's just the Archmage. I love it a lot more. Okay, yeah, so you can now see the poison beginning to seep out from the center of the room as it's obscuring your vision, and making it difficult to breathe. And it's now
Nice.
Domingo's turn.
Can we say stuff out loud once in a
Yeah,
while?
talking's a free action.
I definitely like, get in the room, go charge him.
Shut up, Fail. We're supposed to be sneaking.
Ah, that's true.
Wakes up full knowledge.
It's true.
Domingo, it's your turn.
Thank you. Domingo is going to rush forward and take an opportunity attack from the Drow Warrior.
Yeah.
He does take that.
Come on, Domingo.
So he's going to take a bit of damage.
Jesus.
Holy cow. Holy cow. He's like, I don't know if I should have done that. He's able to get out the cloud kill. And he is going to multi-attack against the Drow Mage. I don't know why it took
Yeah.
me so long. And so he has this really cool
I'll be right
wind up.
back.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry,
Take your time. He has this really cool wind up, and he is going to blast him.
See, was started blasting.
And then he started blasting.
So it's also
So
funny
he's-
that he's the Archmage, the other one, but he's like the only one to like lose his college, the first one to lose his college, and like his whole city died.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. And that's a hit.
You're the Archmage of what exactly?
Yeah.
The Dungeons
That's
and
why
Dragons
that's why he's
vessel?
just the Archmage because he doesn't have a title anymore for it.
And
Damn,
he's gonna
23.
cast another arcane burst. Look at the cool effect on it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Whoa!
It's another hit, and he kills the mage.
Yeah, he does.
And a mage off as he blasts the mage apart,
Does the cloud go
Yes.
away?
and the cloud goes away.
Woo!
And the cloud goes wild.
The cloud goes wild,
It was too easy as a layup.
and the cloud dissipates, allowing all of you to breathe again. Ventus, it's your turn.
Is there
Yeah,
supposed to be combat music for this?
I'm gonna flip over Jin
Yeah, it's playing.
and land on top of this dead body, and I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay. Is it not playing for you, Jacob?
No, it shows it's playing, but I don't hear anything.
Yeah, that's a hit. Oh, baby.
Let's go. What am I supposed to roll now? Oh, D10.
What now?
Oh, yeah, hell. 6. Okay, wait, let me see. I think I have it in here.
I think it should be in there.
Okay, so 6. Okay, David, you have to give me a special effect. This one is.
Wow, we get to roll on the table. Give me just a second.
Oh boy. Oh?
73. What is 73?
Instant death, pretty sure.
Yeah.
Just that number. Of the enemy, of course.
You gain advantage on all saving throws for the next minute.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'll hit the damage.
Disappointment.
Yeah.
It's nice, like it's good, but it's not flashy.
That'd be
Well,
great
given the
if we
current
could do
state of the fight, you know,
Yeah,
if that
I'll do
was
a
one
second
turn
attack.
ago, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
when the mage is still slinging spells.
Oh, yeah, I still got. Maybe I'll do another thing.
That'd be
Oh,
wild.
under. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Oh, never
I thought it
mind.
was 97 too.
Alright, damage.
What is that 1d100 roll for?
That's for one of my swords.
That's his
I get
turn.
I get a special effect
Hmm.
if
Yeah,
it's certain.
He has a cool sword.
It's
Is this
pure
guy still alive?
93.
It's what?
Is this guy still alive?
Oh yeah, he's. If you
Okay.
hover over him, I gave y'all new like health estimates to make it a little bit
Oh,
easier.
injured.
So he is
Oh, yeah.
visibly injured.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, and then I'll use my bonus action to do an unarmed strike.
Oh yeah, Jin's bloodied.
Yeah, it's been a rough fight for me so far.
Does that hit?
It kind of has been. That does, yeah.
That's it. That's it for me.
All right. I will recklessly attack him.
Okay. Definitely a hit. This poor guy is now just getting absolutely waylaid.
And then I'll go for it again.
And as as the Archmage is watching this guy just get absolutely throttled by Aslos, he does raise a hand and use his free action to talk and say, "Do we want to keep him alive?"
Yes. We were supposed to keep one as was.
Oh.
Right.
I like to imagine that Aslos is like in mid batter swing with his
It
great
happened so
axe.
Like the guy's on his knees, like a bloody face, about to get crushed, and he's like, "Oh."
There's a huge
He, like-
gash in his armor.
Oh.
Can I attempt to like grapple him instead? Like almost like
Yeah,
put
for
my
sure.
axe play and like attempt to like just make a grapple.
Yeah, I think it's just his strength check against yours,
Okay.
which would be a saving throw.
Oh, poor buddy. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, what happened to this scenario?
We're slapping
No one's
hands.
no one's
That's just
grappled. I guess?
Yeah, I think he's not grappled. Technically, he met it or bet it.
Yeah. No one's grappled. He's all bloody as
and
fuck.
yeah, he's not in a great shape. And it is his turn. And as the two of you are like kind of wrestling now, Aslos, for like control over the other, he yells out in broken common and says, "Please let me live.
Oh.
Please."
You heard him, Maslows. There it is.
We're taking
please.
orders from a drow now.
He said, "Please."
Get on the ground.
Here, let's go in this room.
Yeah, get on the ground basically. Like I want
Yeah.
him to like just.
He drops
bow
his
down
short
to us.
swords. He has two of them, and because he's in a pretty bad state, and he values life over death, so he kind of puts his short swords down. He backs up into the room,
What?
and if you all cooperate with him, then we'll say this is the end of combat.
Put my sword away.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. So then, yeah,
Broke-
he puts his swords down. He kind of goes prone. I'll mark him as prone just so we remember.
They're like
Hey,
rope
Neil,
in this
do you
room.
got
I
any,
want to like tie him up.
healing.
Yeah, there's rope.
Okay, I'm gonna tie this guy up.
Fayo, you know field medicine, right?
No, not really.
Close the door.
And yeah, y'all are alone in this chamber. You can see that this room has been completely trashed by the drow, and been made kind of into like a makeshift camp. There are a few bedrolls, some food, weapons, and other materials around. And he is on his knees in the middle of the room with his hands tied behind his back, and he's kind of repeating in broken common, "Please, just let me live. Please, let me live."
As he's kind of like buying everything, I'm assuming he's like half watching the whole room. I want to rip his buddy's leg clean out of his like body and then just start eating it directly in front of him.
And I'd
And
like to try to harvest the rest of his body for magical items or whatnot.
sure,
Yeah, same,
yeah,
same with
'cause-
the other guy.
Get
Yeah,
two
you do
drow
find some loot.
eyeballs, one drow
I-
finger.
I'll
loot,
talk to the drow.
I loot the drow that's tied up too.
Sure. Yeah, you do find loot. You get I need someone to roll me just 1 second.
You can craft the two eyeballs into a pair of nunchucks.
I need someone to roll me 3d4.
Go for it, Aslos.
Me? Okay.
Yeah. You wait the leg.
You
I
found
don't think
these.
Jin's very confident right now in the rolls.
Okay, and I need another 3d4.
I got it.
That's for one drow,
roll
this
them
for the other.
Rip his leg off and eat it.
Okay. So between the two drow, y'all are, and I'm gonna put all of this into your bag of holding for you. You're able to find 11 poisoned crossbow bolts,
Excellent.
and those are now in the bag of holding. And you're able to loot all 4 of their poisoned short swords that they used in combat against you.
Sweet.
And when it comes to the Drow Mage, you get a little bit more. I need 1d4.
Vital.
1d4.
Off the Drow Mage, you're able to find 2 potions of healing, which is quite convenient. I did not plan that. It's just in her loot sheet. You're able to find a small trinket that she's wearing around her neck that is best described as an amulet of Lolth. You're able to find a flask of alchemist fire, which is kind of cool. And you are able to find a spell scroll, a 3rd level spell scroll, that has a random spell on it. I believe the spell that I had chosen was, and I'll need to make this up for y'all, like as an actual item. I believe it was Sleet Storm. Was the
Sleet
spell.
Storm?
Sleet Storm, yeah. So I'll make
Area
that into a
effect.
spell scroll.
Yeah, Jin, definitely drink both those health potions.
Yeah, these are yours. I'll keep this spell scroll.
And
want
if you
the-
go to the bag of holding, Jin, in the inventory, you should be able to take those 2 potion of healings from it, and it'll put it into your inventory.
Oh, that's dope.
And then you can use them from there. So yeah, those are all the loot that you got. You should be able to inspect those items in your bag of holding before you pull them if you like want to look at the long sword or the short swords, the crossbow bolts, whatever. And the man is the drow man is just kind of continuing to watch y'all
Glug glug.
as you glug. Can I go now?
Oh no, yeah.
No.
Oh no. We
How
will-
many? Right off the bat, how many of y'all are in the complex? Well, like 15, 20? Talking
He kind of
25?
looks very uncomfortable, but he knows that he's in a bad situation. He says, "Do you mean drow?"
Yeah, Drow and Yunti. I know you have some Yunti in here. How many Yunti you got? Both. I mean, obviously.
And when you mention the Yunti, he kind of stiffens, and he says, "Those snakes don't let us know how many there are of them. We aren't allowed on their side of the building."
Oh, okay.
What's their side of the building?
The professor's college.
Gotta be that whole building over there. God almighty.
The drow aren't allowed there. They... Do I... Please may I go? I've given you information.
Well, how many Drow are at least? If you know the Drow, let's have that at least.
Hmm,
Is there like 10 of y'all?
maybe 5 or 6 scouts. There's another living quarter such as this. Bigger though. Maybe 6 or 7 drow inside.
What were y'all doing
Okay.
camped out in this little room?
Well, we aren't allowed over on the other building with the auntie. So we make our own camp here. But we are forced to keep guard.
Yeah, Yunti's kind of running y'all around, aren't they?
We hate them. And you can see that his eyes are pretty steely when he says that.
If you hate them, then help us get rid of them. We're trying to go kill all the ones on the northern side of the college. We'll spare your drow brethren.
We share a goal, but they treat us like shit. We had a... if I tell you big information, will you let me go, please?
That's the only way that's gonna happen. It's big. So far, we've just got, you know,
We got
okay.
killing you information.
I
Yeah.
don't want to step behind him
This-
with the leg of his brother. Like, and I kind of just look out.
This is the biggest information that I have, and then please let me go.
Yes.
The Wanti don't trust us on the other side. The door is locked at all times, and they don't even give us the key. But us Drow, we are followers of Lolth, the Spider Queen, and we always bring with us a representative of her, the creature, a spider, a great spider. They took our spider, made her into an abomination, and they only trust her with the key because they think, because she's half Drow, half 1T now, so they actually respect her. They don't respect us because we are not of snake blood.
Y'all aren't drinking the water. You ain't turning into snakes like all these good people of Ocharia.
They do not
Get your
want us
own-
to become
Get your
snake.
own water.
We want to become closer to Lolth.
Where's the spider?
On the other side of this field.
Take us there, and if we find her, we'll let you go.
And he looks at you, Fael, with like concerned eyes. No, but please, I told you the biggest information that I have. You said I could go after.
What do you
I-
want to die? And that's your
Right,
option.
like we can't let you out of our sight until we're done with our whole thing that we're doing right now. So your best bet is to come with us and get in our good graces. You know what I'm saying?
And
I
we're
cannot fight
killing
against
the
my
Yunti.
Lothborn.
You don't. Hey,
No,
don't
we're
have
not.
to fight.
We're not
but,
fighting
you know.
Drow. We're gonna go kill Yunti.
We're
You
not
killed these
fighting
Drow.
anybody.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
Y'all
Well,
shot first.
Yeah, you shot. So.
I shot.
There are
him
more
first.
Drow.
Actually,
There are
Fael
more.
shot first.
Shoot him first.
Damn it, Fael!
as you gaslight this guy, he kind of is looking kind of frantically between the group of you now. He says, "Please, I can't go deeper. They the stronger Drow are deeper within this building.
Well, I mean, I could kill you right now if that's what you would prefer. I mean, so you have two options.
What a
Yeah, I don't even
what-
know if it's that great of a. We just need to keep eyes on you, man.
Yeah, I think we.
Or could-
I think we
like,
should just
we
kill
gotta
him
kill
now.
you-
Honestly.
We just gotta
All
kill
right,
you.
yeah.
But like, I don't. You know, I don't know if that's my alignment.
Yeah, so I
Whatever.
kind of want to like have the foot of like the brother that I just had, like the full leg, and I just want to start whacking him with it.
I don't like it. You know. I'll
Yeah,
Fight
you watch as Domingo kind of turns his back to what's happening.
At Domingo, let's come
As
over
you-
here in the corner.
Drow
As
are
you-
the enemy,
Oh.
Fael. We can't show
I
any
know.
mercy.
I know, but come on.
And
Come on, what? You want to let him go so we can alert
It
the
had
other
to be
Drow?
done. I know it had to be done, but like, I just, you know,
you beat down the Drow
soldiers.
to death
With the leg.
with the leg of another Drow.
soldiers,
Partially
man.
eaten leg.
And as you hammer him down farther and farther, the leg becomes more and more bludgeoned, and as does the body of the Drow. And you watch as you almost separate the head from the body, that whenever you kind of like crack the skin and the neck opens, that pouring out from the body of the imprisoned Drow, it's like whenever you step on a mother spider and hundreds of little baby spiders pour out. Hundreds of spiders pour out from his
Ooh.
body and scatter to the shadows of the room.
Gross.
Aslos,
And I like,
please.
and I kind of salvage it for like to see if there's anything worth eating still.
Or harvesting.
Yeah, yuck. Yeah, and you batter him down, and that's where we'll end our session tonight.
Eesh. Oh my goodness.
I got some for the spider. Don't worry, I got my ace in the hole.
So who got that locket?
Yeah,
it's in the bag of holding right now.
I
Yeah.
think that's gonna be important.
But yeah, anyone can look at it and like read it and whatnot.
I want the what's it called? The sheet of sleep, man.
Oh yeah, I need to create an actual spell scroll for that, so you can have it in there.
Yeah, Fael
And next
definitely wants
session,
that.
next session I'll start with the Underdark boys because I know I didn't give you all as much love this time.
All good.
Yeah.
It's all culminating though, right? Like it's all getting there. So
Y'all are
close.
in.
Yeah,
my
we just
God.
doubled down on killing the Ahun again and making sure that he didn't enslave the entire multiverse. So
Once again.
No big deal.
We're trying to save Ocharia. That's it.
And Thunder's dead.
it wouldn't
Not
matter
even
if the
here.
entire
Yeah,
multiverse
Thunder.
died. So.
Oh man.
Thunder's gonna be left in low you. He's gonna have his own adventure.
I just know that if we would have left
He's the
that,
healer though.
if we would have left the trinket somehow intact, and if we somehow lost possession of it, that it would come back to haunt us.
Oh, abso-freaking-lutely.
But Alhoon would be hunting down Jaryu and Yokizos. And
That's
actually,
just
it would
way too
probably
juicy.
the news would come to us whenever we find out that Grot died first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they'd
That'll-
find
It
Grot
got
with no fingers.
No fingers and no brain. Yeah.
So I
that'd
knew
have
that I
been
would have
KM.
known that he suffered greatly before.
No, you wrapped up that one. I can't bring that guy back.
But
Blasted.
Felix, though,
Oh yeah, no, Felix.
Yeah, we've had plenty.
who's also
Totally
becoming a
different
lich,
story.
but he doesn't have the
Felix,
mind
the
flayer part,
dragons.
so.
It's funny. I'm excited though. It's finally happening.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped. Like,
And I'm glad to
there's
give
gonna
y'all
be
some combat because I know it's been a really long time.
I was like 3 or 4 sessions.
David, did killing those 3 low-level drow level us up?
Yes.
Mm.
I would think befriending a beholder leveled us up.
Befriending a beholder.
You didn't ask.
His power
Yeah.
just kind of oozed into us, you know.
You both get a disintegration ray eye stalk.
I
That'd be a
mean,
really cool item. It's like a wand made out of an eye stalk.
like
of a
one
beholder.
use.
Yeah, yeah.
One use
just
of like
one
80
charge.
damage.
Be smart about
I
it.
mean, I will say that we did fight the Alhoon and kill him in combat. He was pretty powerful.
He was powerful.
I did a killing blow. I'm just Yokizos.
I thought Grot did the killing blow.
No, my trident did it.
Oh
Oh
that's
yeah, I
right.
did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I got like 7 trillion
Dollar.
experience for that. I'm pretty sure I'm level 20 now.
Everybody knows that.
Grat
should
should
probably
probably
be
be
the
the
one
one
that
that levels up.
Can you imagine? Grot levels no one else does. Nice, Grot.
Well, Grot could be level like 8 for all we know.
I think I gave him a level. I don't remember what level he is. He can always be
One.
y'all's new druid.
He'll just walk up to you guys. Grot feels
He can be our
stronger.
new druid that never misses a session.
Yeah, he will always be here.
You know, like the one session that we, invade the college.
Yeah,
I kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
need him.
He's here
Yeah,
for all
yeah,
the
yeah.
talking.
Yeah,
points,
yeah.
but-
I mean, I
That's
guess
what
we
I
pray he
propose.
comes back next session so we can get free healing. If
I
not,
would love
Well,
to.
when he wakes up from his nap, we can ask
He
him.
wakes up. Yeah, the Archmage can't really, he's a pumper, but he can't heal you.
Yeah, and Fio rolled another 1, so.
So many ones.
Yeah, I'm excited for y'all. It's gonna be fun.
Wait, can we see the Archmage's HP? I saw him get clapped.
Oh,
on him.
yeah, yeah.
Get together,
Oh,
Domingo.
wow.
You can't be running in there taking 20 damage like that.
Yeah, we were gonna have to have a talk about that.
I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting that.
Yeah,
Like, that
there's
was
gonna be a
definitely like David
conversation.
messing up.
It'd be funny if you killed the Archmage and Manny's not here
Yeah,
to revive
that's
him.
why,
so.
dude. After all of that, dude.
Through my actual stupidity.
Would be so devastated.
That'd actually be so freaking fun. Like, it would be devastating, but God, it'd be so
Y'all
fun.
He'd
teleport
have to
back
be
to
here.
Thunder and you're dragging his dead body again. Hey, Thunder!
We
Reincarnate
need
him again.
another one.
So what had happened was.
I just want to
Oh,
point out to
shit. Right, I
everyone,
gotta go.
there's still the tripwire in the room above.